Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Negan from Vikings War of Clans here, bringing you another tutorial video about building and training sets. So let's get this started. Before we start, you guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It will definitely help me out. And if you like this kind of videos, hit like on the videos so I know that you guys want to see more of this. So let's get going. So let's talk about building and training. So building, it does get expensive. It's almost like learning as well. Learning actually takes more time, but there are hero sets, I guess, gear and points that you can use towards increasing the speed of buildings, essentially. Same with training troops. So I guess the things that you want to try to focus on is getting the right gear, getting the right points, getting the right runes, and also gems. So let's take a look at all these things. So let's look at hero gear first. Now, when it comes to the best gear for building, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Bjorn, I believe, is the best gear that you want. So it's called Bjorn's helmet, just right there. This is the best. As you can see, I do not have the best runes for building. I have this guy here, which is building speed of 9.4. But if I wanted to get the best rune that there is, I would have to go to, where is it? I have to find the runes. I'm so lost. There it is. Rune Workshop. Go to the collection and let's look for building. Let's select all. Select all. And do building speed, apply. So if we look here, so mine was 9.5, but if you look on this guy here, that one gets you an extra 20% for building. Now I'm done basically all my building, so I don't need it anymore, and that's why I just figured, you know what, it doesn't matter. But if you're gonna just start off and you have the time to do this, I would get this rune because it gives you an extra 20%. Same thing with runes. Get the best, sorry, not runes, gems. Get the best gems out there for building. See if I can find it really quickly. For the building, it's an extra 10% if you get the best building gem out there. So that does help if you guys decide to, build some stuff. Now, if you're just starting in the game, obviously getting those items or that gear is going to be hard for you guys. So when you're first starting off, you need to take a look at either getting standard equipment or invaders equipment. Now, for those of you that are basically free to play, standard equipment is probably the only way you're going to be able to go. For those of you that are starting off and are spending a little bit of money in the game, invader equipment is what you're going to want. And as your clan gets stronger, or if you're already in a good clan but you don't have the best items yet, then if you have the right stronghold with the right items unlocked, then special equipment is what you're going to want to try to get. So under standard equipment, there's a few things you can find. All right, so looking at standard equipment, there actually is no building speed helmet. I only see a learning speed helmet, and as you can see, the boost isn't the greatest, and it's not going to be the greatest for building as well. It's 5.4% for learning speed, so it's probably about the same for building, if there were anything for like standard equipment for any of them. Yeah, so there's nothing for building under the standard equipment, but once you start hitting invader equipment, you'll find some building and some learning and also training equipment that will help increase the speed of getting those finished. So let's take a look at one as an example. So the first one that I've noticed, it's called the step captain or whatever. Training speed is 15% faster. So that is one equipment that is actually, it will help increase the speed of your training itself. Then we have Pax breastplate. This one will increase your building speed by 13.5%. So when you're building, you're gonna want these items under invaders that will be for specifically either building your buildings faster or training your troops faster. So again, equipment is crucial. Once you get to special equipment, the first one that pops up for me is the Bjorn armor. Building speed is 35% or 37.5%, which is quite a big difference from 13%. And if you have that on all your sets, like you have your helmet, your chest plate, your sword, your boots, and then two items, I forget what they're called, like lockets or whatever, that's a lot of increasing percentages to help reduce the speed for your build. It's the same thing with training gear, or for training gear. You'll have to find the specific gear that you are able to unlock, and it all depends on your current financial situation, on what you're spending on the game. If you're free to play, it's going to be really hard for you. If you're spending some money because you're just starting, it's going to be a little bit easier, but still kind of hard. If you've already invested quite a bit of money in the game, then look for the best that you can get, because it will get you the troops faster and the buildings finished quicker as well. Now, specifically for troop training, there's a few ways that people set this up. They'll either have 2 barracks and a bunch of manors. Obviously, you won't be able to train as many troops, but you will train them at a faster rate than if you have 4 barracks or 5 barracks like me. I believe I have 4. I have 4 barracks, and I have 8 manors. So 4 barracks, 8 manors. With all my boosts added, it's about 300-ish weeks to train a full march of T7s, or not a full march, but it's like 7.2 million T7s. And so I don't have all the runes. So if I had all the runes, it would obviously be a lot faster. So I would focus on getting the runes, getting the gear, and depending on how many, how fast or how many troops you want to train, it kind of just depends on what you have set up for that. The one more thing that 2 more things to kind of look into when you're training. You have these extra boosts here. When you click on that and you go to development, your town skin will give you a percentage of increasing. You also have warrior training speed and warrior training number, and that's how you're able to train the millions, like mine is 7.2 million troops, at a faster rate with the warrior training speed. And with the town skin, if you have the best one in the game, you're able to do quite a bit more. And also, depending on the achievement, bloody jarl that you do, you might be able to increase your training speed by quite a bit there as well. The other aspect is the pop. You can try to get the training for pop as well if they give you that repute. And then last one is the ass ears. There's one for training. It's not a permanent boost. It's a temporary boost. One of them is the Freyer, I believe. I'm able to increase this right now if I want to from 28%, 28.5% to 11.5. Let's do this right now and we'll see what the increase does. There, I can now train at 40% extra because I just upgraded that to the max. And by doing that, I'll be able to lower the speed of my training time. The other one is 30%. So an extra 10% does help a little bit. Anyways, I hope this video helps you guys out. I know it's a lot faster than the fighting and the pop gear. It's not as elaborate, but that's because it doesn't really need to be. I just made this video so that I have it out there for you guys if you guys need to review back on something. But I would say the most crucial part is having your the specific gear and also the runes and the gems for what you are needing. Now there's knowledge as well for these things as well, for training, like under military or right here training. This does a little bit, it helps, but once you start getting into T6s and T7s, it's actually in this section that it will become cheaper for you guys. So the sooner that you're able to finish this tree or these trees, I guess the cheaper it will be to train T6s and T7 troops. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, if you are enjoying this channel and my videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It helps me out, it will help me grow, and it will basically let me know that these are the type of videos you guys are wanting to see more often. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, take care, and thanks for watching. See ya.